Okay, so let's have a look at Forex now. Now let's go to the most liquid pair, euro dollar. Okay, let's take a quick glance at the long-term charts. Alright, so this is a weekly chart, the euro dollar. You can see that it has been consolidating for such a long time around here. Now this 105 level, right? This 105 level was very tricky because 105 was a key support and it broke. Okay, it broke during the I think it was that Italy referendum in November, I think. And I thought that it's going to be very bearish, but apparently the way the candles got supported at around the 104 level here, and look at all the shadows, you got doji candle, you got bullish pink candle, it just seems to me that there's some buyers still left in the market buying up around the 104, 105 level, and now it's pushing higher. Okay, the trend is bearish though, because if you look at this whole swing here, it's actually a lower low compared to this low. And of course, you got a series of lower highs here, another potential lower high here. Okay, so there is still a chance that the bears might attack the 104, 105 level here. But for now, it seems that you want to consolidate back up. Maybe back to the 10, what level is this? Hold on. This is around the 106. And then we'll see what happens. But weekly chart seems more bearish to me. Now, daily chart, definitely consolidating. Okay, you can see the support here. You can see the resistance here. Okay, not the cleanest of charts, very messy. Okay, a lot of times probably because of the low liquid markets in December, so quite messy. But right now the key resistance is around the 106.50. This is the daily chart. Okay, but in between here, kind of messy. But it's just one big fat consolidation right now. You can even draw a trend line here. Okay, something like that. And it seems like it's broken up. But the trend line to me is not the most significant because the key level here is around the 106.50 resistance. Alright? Looking at 4-hour chart, you can see more consolidation. There's just not much direction in the euro dollar at the moment. So 4-hour chart, it seems a bit double topish. But there's a lot of resistance coming out at the 106.50. Okay, so I'm very keen to look for shorts around this level here, if we get there. Just delete this trend line first. You can see these two lines are drawn here. Look at the amount of resistance. So we have touched close to that first resistance line around 106.20. But I'm very keen to see this level, this circle I drawn here. Okay, there's a lot of resistance level here. And if you can get as high to 106.50 or so, okay, there's a chance that it might consolidate back down to 105. But because at the end of the day, my reference chart would be my daily chart. I'm using the daily chart as a reference chart for the euro dollar. And all I'm doing is just playing between support and resistance. That's it. There's no trend. Okay, that's euro dollar for you. What else? Euro pound. Okay, let's have a look at euro pound. Okay, so euro pound, this is the weekly chart. Okay, seems to be supported, seems to be nice uptrend. Support level on the weekly chart is around the 83.50. Key thing, you're facing a key level right now. Here, the 87 level. Right now, I know we're 11 pips above 87. If the weekly candle is able to close above 87, then it definitely looks more bullish and we might test 90 cents again. Okay, but the weekly to me is on uptrend. Daily chart, uptrend as well, making a series of higher highs. Yep, let's get to the uptrend. See this level here? This is a quite key level where we are right now, around 87. Okay, so pay attention to how this daily candle closes, okay? Because if daily candle closes like that, as in like a bearish pin or doji candle, then there might be a chance that this resistance 87 still stands. Because if you're looking at longer term charts, right, like I say, support and resistance is a zone, is not a specific price. So watch out for this daily candle and how it closes. Looking at the 4-hour chart, you can see a bit more resistance pouring in here. Okay, so short-term wise, if you want to trade it, I would say that you can still trade it at the upside. Alright, you can see the 1 hour chart. Maybe wait for it to fall back to this support area, anywhere around 87. Okay, because 87 was key level, right? So anywhere between 87, maybe you can look for buy opportunities, maybe back to previous high. But once we hit those highs, right, just be a bit careful of the levels on top here. Because as I showed you on the longer term charts, alright, this 87 level seems to be quite key. Alright, so if you're looking for shorter term kind of play, you might want to let it drop the support here, take it up, but be careful near the top here. Okay, and you look at MACD, right, on the 1 hour chart, it made a clear higher high, but look at MACD, still very flat, or it's actually lower high, so it's a bearish divergence. So I'm prepared to actually let it fall all the way to these two lines here, anywhere between 86, 80, 87, and then if you want to take intraday buy, possible, but don't expect to make higher high that soon, just because of divergence. Okay. Let's see what the 15-minute chart. Okay, 15-minute chart, this level here is a key level, 8720. Okay, the 15-minute chart has so-called reverse. It's on a downtrend. You see the low here, lower low, lower low, and this is a key level to me. If 8720 does not break, high chance we might come back down to 8680 to 87. Okay, but 15-minute chart is bearish. Now, for those of you who are new here, right, don't get confused. Some charts I say bullish, some charts I say sideways, some charts I say bearish. Okay, I'm just drawing out different trade plans for different types of traders because there are 40 over of you here. Right? Some of you might be short-term, long-term, medium-term. So it's very important to ask questions so I know what you're looking at. Because it is what it is. Different time frames can tell a whole new story. If I'm a 15-minute trader, I would say that, hey, awesome. Lower low, change of trend to downside. This might be a false breakout. Happy to short near 87.20, target around here. However, if I'm a longer-term trader, like on a daily or 4-hour chart, then I can say that, wow, nice and bullish. Okay, but even so, this candle seems a bit toppish. I'm willing to let it fall to 86.80 before I buy it up. And 86.80 just so happened to be the 15-minute trader's short target. You see what I mean? Alright, so I'm just trying different time frames so they can understand where I'm coming from. But shorter term intraday traders, take note this level 87.20. Okay, it might fall from here back to 86.90 or so. Alright. Juliana, so you said, could you repeat the time frame for? Sorry, Juliana, could you clarify a question? Oh, intraday. Oh, okay. Intraday, I mean, you might want to execute on the 5-minute or 15-minute chart, and you might want to look at the 1 hour and 4-hour chart for your reference point and direction. If you're a swing trader, I would say you can enter based on the 15-minute or 1-hour chart, and you can use your anything from 4-hour to daily as your reference point. And if you're a position trader, you can use your 1 hour to 4 hour to enter, and you can use your daily and weekly as reference point. Okay, it just goes up. Okay, but very important, know what you are trading. Know what you're trading. You don't expect to use the daily chart as your reference point, and then expectation based on 5-minute chart. Wouldn't happen. Okay, because daily chart takes days to materialize. So sometimes your trade plan is based on daily chart, you got to be patient. For indices, the same thing, Junior. Whether indices affect same thing. As long as it's a liquid market, there's a chart for you to analyze, same analysis. Alright. So that's Euro pound. What else? Dollar yen. Yes, everybody's favorite, dollar yen. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's start the dollar yen weekly chart. Okay, so the weekly chart on the dollar yen looks very bullish, isn't it? It's just one big impulsive move up, and right now it might consolidate maybe back to the 115 area somewhere here, but this is a weekly chart. Okay, definitely bullish, looking very bullish. Let's go down time frame. Sorry about that. I'm having a sore throat. Okay, so if you go down to the time frame, you can see that there's definitely more consolidating. the key level that I'm keen to look up for is around the 114.80 to 115. Okay, I know that right now it's in the middle of nowhere, but you can see that it's almost forming some form of a bullish flag. Okay, a bullish flag. But I'm very keen to see this level, around the 114.90 to 115, because this is support before taking up again. Okay, just so interesting. I was waiting for this level here, and I thought this would be my chance around this 5th January candle. But finally, I mean, it didn't go to the level and just shot up. Okay, and then it tried again, and now it's trying to it's just drifting between. So I'm just waiting for this level because this is really nice support, resistance, then support, and another support level. So just keep an eye on this level, because it's definitely still bullish. Right, you just need to buy at the right areas. If you look at the 4-hour chart, same concept. You can see they're just consolidating downwards, downwards, downwards. What I'm looking out for again, okay, if this is the consolidation pattern, okay, for it to drift back down, and you see where the 114.80 to 115 is, exactly at the horizontal line and the support trend line. So I'm looking at this area to buy it up. In fact, maybe I can draw something like this. Yep. Okay, so I'm just looking back to this area, and then I can take it up, maybe back to the previous resistance consolidation level, or if not, new highs. But if you look at the daily chart and things like that, definitely still bullish. You just need to plan your entries. I'm not interested in any short trades for dollar yen at the moment. Okay. Next one. Okay. Euro. I just cover one more. Yeah. Euro Aussie. One more FX, and I go to some commodities. Okay. Euro Aussie. Weekly chart. Definitely consolidating. Nothing much happening. The key thing that I like is this strong support level around the 114 level. All right, around the 114 level. It seems that this little, let's see what I can draw. Yeah, it seems that this is like a false breakout. This whole area here, it tried to break below the 144 support, but if you look at this green candle, it's actually broke back above, and then now we're testing a level again. Okay, so this, if you're a long-term trader, this is a potential false breakout to the downside and reverse back to the upside, and now we're back to the scene of the crime, the key level 144. If 144 holds, right, I'm not surprised if I see the weekly chart moving higher and higher, maybe back to the previous resistance around 148 even. That's a weekly long-term kind of view. Daily chart looks really nice as well. Let me delete this line. So if you draw, let's see. Okay. This is the support level. So you can see that this whole area here, right, was a false breakout I was talking about on the weekly chart. This 144 area, anywhere between this area, okay, this is a key area to me. If this trend line is broken back below, right, high chance you might come back to this support trend line around 141 again. However, if you are able to hold above this 144 area, above this trend line, then very likely we might make push to top to 146 and maybe high to 147, 148. Okay, so Sunil, if you're looking for swing or position kind of trade, take note, we are at the key level right now. Let's go to the 4-hour. Yeah, 4 hours seems that it might want to push higher. Nice little double bottom here. I like this. Double bottom, MACD showing a higher low, bullish divergence. Okay, high chance that we might make a push higher, maybe back to 144.80 or so in the near term. Okay, but the key level, I would say the reference chart should be the daily chart. Okay, just basically how the thing is panning out. This looks like a pretty nice chart. Okay, so you can see that it tried to break down from the weekly support, but it couldn't push lower. The bears lost the battle, and we make a back push up against key level, above the key level 144. So to me, it looks like the bulls are winning the battle, and it seems like we want to go higher. Okay, I actually have hopes to break up. Oh yeah, so yeah, you're right. For Euro Aussie, sorry, something wrong with my tongue today. I have hopes that it will break to the downside as well. In fact, when I saw this red candle breaking below 144, closing at about 142, right? I was happy, and I was hoping that it would have a nice break to all the way to 137. All right, and you can see that on the weekly chart, there's a series of lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. This is a perfect bread and butter textbook consolidation breakout, especially when there's compression. Compression means a series lower high, and there's a nice breakout below the key level for 4. Okay, so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the market is random. It is a nice pattern, but doesn't mean it's just a clear, perfect example whereby even though the setup seems perfect, the market will do what it wants to do. That's why as trader, we need to be flexible. We can't be emotionally attached to the trade. So even though this seems like a perfect setup, if I had any shorts here, I might have taken some profit at the support level when it shows signs of bottoming out. But then I might be also stopped out when this green candle shot back above my entry, back above the 144 key level. But so be it. Okay, if I got stop out by the short, I'm flexible enough to look at see the situation has changed, and I might plan for buy entries. All right. Who else? Oh, Puan. It's long time no see. Okay, Aussie Kiwi. Let me have a look. Oh, wow, look at that. So Aussie Kiwi weekly chart still be consolidating. Going to the daily chart. Let's see. Oh, nice. Very nice. Thanks for bringing my awareness to this pair. All right. Let me just highlight this. Looks very nice. Haha. But anyway, so Aussie Kiwi, right, seems to have a nice bullish breakout on the upside. Key resistance 105 broken. We are 30 pips above that. Beautiful. Okay, let me see. Yep, it broke out of a nice wedge followed by key resistance level. Very good to the upside, bullish on the daily chart. On the 4-hour chart, oh, beautiful. Beautiful chart. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Very nice. Okay, I'm very keen on upside. Let's see where we can take the pullback from. I wonder, is this news driven? Seems very yeah, you're right, Mr. Wood. They still have legs, but let's see whether it can pull back at least to this level here. 105.20. Let's see whether we can pull back there. Okay. I'm just trying to draw different lines to see where there's a potential level we can enter from. It's a really nice breakout. I like the breakout a lot, and it's supported by these high lows as well. Yeah, pay attention at 105.20 or so. Let's see whether we can draw something else. Okay, nice breakout upside. Yeah, there's a bit of a ascending channel that's capping the top. So I'll be very keen if you can come back at least close to the 105.20 level to see where you can make a push to the upside again. Okay, but the longer we stay at the 105.40 resistance, the high chance that you might just drift back to this channel support at around the 105 or so. Okay, so just it's a nice bullish breakout. Thanks for pointing this out. Okay, the reference chart, the good reference chart be a daily chart. Or let's say the 4-hour chart, I'll say. Okay, use the 4-hour chart as a guide. Okay, but be mindful of this channel, but it looks bullish to me. Okay, it looks bullish to me, especially around the 105.50, 105.20. Looks good to the upside. Thanks for pointing this out. Yeah. 104.60. Is there resistance or? 104.60. Support. No, that's quite, support is quite long off. I mean, the support is 104. No, the support is 105. That's the strongest level support. I don't think we'll come back all the way down yet though. Okay, so I'd rather let it pull back at least maybe 105.15 or so, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, but it looks nice and bullish to the upside. Yep. Okay, so what else? Okay, let me just cover one more because it's already 8 o'clock. Let's talk about gold, okay? Where's my gold? Okay, let's talk about oil. Someone using oil. Okay, let's look at oil right now. Okay, so oil seems to have broken this Brent crude, yeah? Oil seems to have broken the key 52 level. Okay, and also the 53. Let me just test out the weekly chart first. Alright, so you can see that on the long-term basis, right, there's a nice sort of like inverse, inverse head and shoulder. So you can see that shoulder, head, shoulder, resistance was around the 52.30 area, which is the neckline, alright, and it seems to be broken. Okay, so on weekly chart, it actually looks bullish. Alright, so this nice huge inverse head and shoulders, the two shoulders here, neckline is around 52.30 or so, and this candle seems to be broken it. Okay, let's see if there's any other resistance up here. Nope, I don't see any resistance. If you go to daily chart, still bullish. It's just that it's consolidating right now. So you can draw a line here, and you can draw a line here. Okay, there's a bit of a gap here. Now, key thing for oil, pay attention to anywhere near back to the around the 54.50 area. Okay, 54, anywhere between 54.40, 54.50. This whole area here is support on the daily chart. Okay, so on the weekly chart is bullish, daily chart is more sideways. So I'm prepared to just trade the support and resistance of the 54.50 area and the 57.40 area. It's just going to be sideways. Because if it's long-term bullish, right, high chance this key support will be respected and we might make a push to test the resistance again, and who knows, we may break new highs. Okay? But it is consolidating at the moment. Pay attention to this support level, anywhere between the 5400 to 5440 to see whether you can have any legs upside. But there's support, high chance, high probability zone that the bulls will come in to buy up again. All right. Let's see. Okay, let me do one last one go before I wrap it up. Yeah. Okay, gold. Let's start with the gold weekly chart. Okay, gold weekly chart definitely still in a downtrend. All right. You can see that a very nice lower low. Let's see where's the resistance right now. The resistance probably closer to the 120 level. This is a weekly chart. All right. If you look at the daily chart, so weekly is still in downtrend. Now daily has made quite a sustainable push. I'm keen to see what happens near the 1198 and 1200. Okay, because there's a weekly resistance level. Okay, the daily chart, yes, it has made a new series of high lows uptrend, but we are approaching the key level of resistance. Looking at the 4-hour chart. Yep, 4-hour chart looks good to the upside. Okay, in fact, if it comes down to this support level here, okay, let's see. Sorry. Okay. Now, where we are right now for gold is that the closer we are to this 120 level, the chances, the probability of shorting is getting lower and lower. All right, what I'm seeing here is that the MACD, you see this swing compared to this swing, this is a lower high, this to this a higher high. So this is another form of bearish divergence on the 4-hour chart, bearish divergence, okay? So if you look at the daily chart again, there's resistance over here, there's also resistance over here. Alright, so I know the weekly chart 1200 seems clearer, but because it's a long-term chart, it is a resistance zone. So anywhere between this zone, there's a chance that the bears might take it down again. Okay, and you look at the 4-hour chart, there is bearish divergence. There is bearish divergence. Alright, so I wouldn't be too keen on buying and support. In fact, I'll be looking for cues on lower term time frame, like a 1-hour chart. If you can break below this support, this is more of an intraday trade plan, but if you can break below support 1180, you can probably take it down back to another support level. Okay, but this support must break first. This is 1183, and then maybe it might start consolidating around the 1175 or so. Okay, but my reference chart would be the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart. Alright, if we can break below 1180, which is this resistance to support, high chance we might consolidate all the way back down to 1175, 1172 or so. Okay, let's go for you. But 4 hours is an uptrend, but just be a bit careful because we're entering the weekly daily resistance area and there's a bearish divergence on the 4-hour chart. Okay, All right. If not, thank you so much for coming by. Now, for those who are new, again, this is a recorded webinar. Actually, for those who are new to price action and you are lost, please watch the previous ones, and feel free to ask more questions so that I can cover things that you missed out on. Okay, but basically, if you go to website, you go to Education Live Webinars. Okay, this is, and all the recorded sessions will be here. Okay, and I'll try to get the marketing side to upload it as soon as possible. Yeah, I'll try to get them upload by tomorrow. So, all right. If not, again, 2017, new year, new resolutions, but most important, focus on your daily habits. Make sure you're doing the right thing when it comes to trading, because your subconscious mind is a very powerful thing that can affect your trading. You want to make sure that your subconscious mind is in the right space, so that when you get emotionally attached, you won't do funny things. Okay, it's very painful. Okay, so make 2017 a year that your trading improves, or or if it's already good, make it an even better year for you. And yeah, feel free to discuss more over the next few sessions that we have. Okay, the next session will be 2 weeks from now. You can register on this link as well. Okay, if not, I hope you enjoyed the session and benefited from it. Thank you so much for coming by and spending your night with me. Have a very good night and Happy New Year once again. Take care. Good night.